This week's show is one that I never thought I'd make. It's one covering a game that I loved back in the early 90s, an arcade game that never made it to the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis. Until now. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Mega R-Type. My name's Mike, and this is the Retro Gamer Boy Show. So I'm a massive fan of R-Type, and I got a huge amount of nostalgia for the game. Back when I was a kid in the early 90s, I spent a lot of time in hospital, and there were two games that got me through that period. The first was Phantasy Star on the Master System, and the second was R-Type on the Master System. Now later on, late 90s, early 2000s, I went looking for the Mega Drive version of R-Type, because why wouldn't you? All those great games made their Master System transition all the way over to the Mega Drive. Sonic, Golden Axe. And so I thought that R-Type would have done the same, that there'd be a Mega Drive version. But to my horror, there was no R-Type for the Sega Mega Drive. Until now. We've got a fan-made version of R-Type. Now, I've been following this project for quite a while, but I've avoided playing it until it was further on in development. My hope is that this version of R-Type is as good as the arcade version, at least as good as the Master System version, which I have so much nostalgia for. So straight off the bat, they've got music in the title screen, and I don't think the arcade version has music in it. But let's dive into this fan-made version of R-Type, only 3 levels at the moment, to see how good a job they've actually done. So press start, we're into settings. Right, we can already see there's some custom settings here. Music player, start mission, mission customization. Ooh, there's some stuff to play around with here. I love this actually. So we've got player lives, we've got 3 lives, 5 lives, or infinite lives. Now that's a really nice touch. So for those of you that just want to experience R-Type, and don't want to be daunted by some of the challenges that you face in the shoot 'em up game, this might be perfect for you. So it looks like you can only die by hitting the walls, which is very cool. Stage select 1, 5, and 8. Okay, so the demo only has 3 levels in it, so we'll be playing 1, 5, and 8. It looks like. I hope they keep stage selected for their final release. Again, a great little feature to have in there for this version of the game. Ship type arrowhead, I guess that's the R9. Yep, detachable force power up, protects you from enemy bullets. Yep, standard R-Type configuration there. Ooh, Leo prototype. Yep, no force. Power up crystals can be shot, changing their effect. That's interesting. I'm going to go with arrowhead to start off with. We'll go with 5 lives just in case. We'll start with stage 1. Background music, Mega. That sounds cool. Or arcade. Right, I'm going to go with arcade first, and then I'll listen to Mega separately, and we'll talk about that later. Respawn type arcade or Mega. Respawn immediately with a brief invincibility period. That could be interesting. Can also screw you over, especially if you've gathered a load of collectibles, then you die and you start straight away. You won't get those collectibles again. Sometimes respawning at a checkpoint means you can go through and collect those collectibles again. So that could actually be a hard setting, the Mega version there. Play area, full screen, yes please. What else we got? PC Engine, reduce area and vertical scrolling. Okay. Dimensions, full screen playfield, HUD on top, might overscan on some TVs. That's interesting. Well, we'll go with full screen as that was the default. We got some control setups, we won't go through those. Easy is the default difficulty, and hard is every enemy shoots faster and bosses require more hits. Well, we'll go with the default difficulty then. Right, here we go. Ooh, they get that sounding perfect. It's not arcade perfect, but that is a great sound effect. Okay, so holding A, I've got auto shoot on. so I don't have to tap. B is my beam attack. And I think C calls back my droid. Yeah. So C sends your droid forward and calls it back as well. Very cool. I'm gonna have to get used to not holding down shoot to do my beam attack here. I'm very used to just holding down beam on the shoot button for like a brief second or two. Not to get the full charge, but to get a charge. Now, I'm not very good at shoot 'em ups, even though I love R-Type. I am, yeah, I'm not very good at it. This is super authentic. Oh, done it. This feels great. Super fast, really responsive. The music is brilliant. This is good. This is really good. Oops. Change my laser a bit there. Send that out. Do some damage. Oh, this music is so good. So good. Yeah, we have the scatter laser. This is really nice. Ooh. Brilliant. Oh, that is very good. Love it. Really good. They've done a really good job with the sound as well. It's not... Oh my god! This is the special stage. This is the secret stage from the Master System version. This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, I remember finding this for the first time on the Master System. I thought I'd found something like I'd hacked the game when I was a kid. And I got the music as well. This is absolutely brilliant. A Mega Drive version of the special stage, the Master System special stage. Oh my... This is it. This is the definitive edition now for me. This is absolutely brilliant. Oh no, I died there. I'm blown away. This is pulling on all the nostalgia strings here. Oh my god, I am so happy they put this in. So happy. So the way I'm playing it here is I've got my finger pressed down on A all the time. And then I have my thumb just over the top of the B button. So then I can fire off the beam whenever I want. And that gives me the kind of same thing I used to do when I just had a single button for fire. Getting myself into some trouble here. Oh no! I should have remembered that was going to happen. Oh, it's a checkpoint as well. Okay, this is going to be hard. Yeah, this is going to be hard. Do you know, I've just realised that the 𝗵𝗺𝗃 boss, I think, is inspired by this boss here. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. We'll have one more go and then I'll move on to the level 8 and we'll see what level 8 is like as well. I mean, if you can't tell, I am over the moon with this. Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to move on to level 8 and we'll pick the game up there. So here we are at level 8. Love the music. Oh, straight away got myself into some trouble there. All right, a little bit more careful, Mike. This is an authentic experience. Oh my goodness. Right, we'll give it one more go, and then I'll give you my thoughts on this port of R-Type for the Mega Drive. As you can probably already guess, they're going to be positive. Oh no. Okay. Right. Let's chat about Mega R-Type. Now, I don't know if you could tell there, but I'm very, very excited about Mega R-Type. It's such a fantastic game, so unique, something I didn't think we'll ever be able to play on the Sega Mega Drive. And when I come across something unique, something that was never originally released, I need to do something unique. And so I'm going to be building a physical edition of Mega R-Type. So here's my physical version of Mega R-Type. The artwork here is the original arcade artwork. I've done a paint over to make it look sharper, and I've added a ship at the bottom there so the alien's looking at something. I've also recreated the R-Type logo and added Mega on it to make it Mega R-Type. Got 5 languages down the back of the box here, screenshots from the demo, and the developer's name at the bottom there. As we open it up, we can see the physical edition in all its glory. Here's the cartridge with that great artwork on it. And of course, the PCB inside it has the actual demo on it. And then just in the background, you can see a little leaflet behind the cartridge. That's for the enemy. Here's the manual, again, all authentic. And the developer's name is on the back of this manual as well. I've got all the stuff you'd expect to find in the manual. It's custom built, it has all the demo options in there, levels, enemies, tips, everything you'd expect to find in the manual. Now, I wanted to do something special. And do you remember those Sonic posters you used to get? When you turn them over, they'd have pictures of different games you could buy. Well, I've done the same thing for R-Type. I've taken the paint over artwork that I've done with that extra spaceship at the bottom there. And you can see the craft down there at the bottom there. So you see the artwork in its full glory. And then when you turn it over, I've made my own version of that leaflet where you've got those great Generation 1 games on the back there. There's nothing I can't tell you about Mega R-Type that we haven't already seen in this playthrough. It's a fantastic adaptation of the original arcade game. It's not arcade perfect, but it's pretty damn close. And there's a ton of extras in there that will keep you busy for years. I love the new audio track, and the level select is awesome for those people that couldn't make it all the way to the end. Unlimited lives will make it more accessible to players that are a bit intimidated by shoot-em-ups, and just the overall presentation and sense of nostalgia that you get from this game is like opening your first gift at Christmas. Now, before we wrap this up, let's take a look at Mega R-Type compared to the original arcade version. So there we have it, Mega R-Type, one of the best arcade shoot-'em-ups, a classic, a staple of the genre, finally on the Sega Mega Drive. Now it's not complete, there's still more development to do, but seeing what's been done already gives me absolute confidence that the guys making this know what they're doing. And I can't wait to update my physical version with a brand new ROM of a finished Mega R-Type. Now, if you enjoy shows like this where we talk about new games for the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive, if you love retro gaming and you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? You can do this by clicking on a little button just below this video. It also helps if you're already a subscriber, if you can just leave a little thumbs up and drop down to the comments below and let me know what you think of Mega R-Type. But that's all we have for this week's show. We'll catch you though on the next one.